I've had an amazing life. What makes it even more amazing to me is this. I didn't choose the comedy business. I fell into it. Most comedians get started when they're in their 20s. Some get up on stage for the first time when they're teenagers. A few while they're still in high school. Not me. I was 36. That's kind of crazy. There are 36-year-old comedians out there now who've been at it nearly 20 years. When I got up on stage for the first time, I'd been working longer than that at a bunch of jobs, and none of them were in comedy. In fact, I'd got my first real job when I was 11. That was 25 years before. But I'm already getting ahead of myself. I'd always been a fan of comedians and comedy, but never in my life did I think I'd love to be in showbiz. Never occurred to me when I was a kid. Never in high school. Never when I was a young man. When you're a little kid living in a wide spot in the road in Georgia in the 1950s, and you're thinking about what you're going to be when you grow up, comedian isn't the first thing that crosses your mind. If your daddy's a fireman or your mama fixes hair, you'll probably say something like that. Whatever the job, if you don't know a grown-up already doing it, you won't think of it for yourself. Whatever you're going to be is something you've already seen. When I ended up in comedy, years later, it was partially because the seed got planted early on. When I was in grade school and high school, the most popular shows on television were variety shows, like the Red Skelton Show and the Jack Benny Show. These were the kinds of thing you don't see on TV anymore. They'd have solo singers, musical groups, dancers. Once in a while there'd be a magician. And every week there'd be novelty acts like a juggler or a guy who spins plates on top of long poles. If you think that sounds stupid now, it looked even stupider back then. I don't know what they were thinking. One variety show was bigger than all of them. The Ed Sullivan Show. It went on the air in 1948 and ran for 24 years. They performed it live from New York City, and from the same theater David Letterman would eventually use for his Late Show. Every week, Ed would have on a comedian, guys like Alan King, Jackie Mason, Jackie Leonard, Jack Carter, and Jan Murray. My dad loved comedians, and he never missed whoever Ed had on each week. Dad and I would sit there together and watch, and laugh and laugh.